Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening Show with your host Ram here. And well, I'm going to talk about the second T20 match which was played today. It was a record chase by England. England did it in style, I would say. It was Eoin Morgan who sent Ashok Dinda's last delivery when only 3 runs were needed for England for victory into the stands. He hit it absolutely rose above the stand into the top rows there, and actually clinched the victory for England. And not only that, he did it in a very, very special style, because he hit him for a 6. Only 3 runs required of the last delivery, and that sailed for a 6. It was Eoin Morgan, the English captain, giving them the victory by hitting Dinda into the stands for a 6 and getting England to level the series 1-1. What a match it was! But it was thorough entertainment here at the Wankhede Stadium here in Mumbai. In fact, it all started with one more thing that I would like to tell here is that India were the ones who actually batted first. England actually won the toss. They inserted India in, who made 177 for 8, and in reply, England replied with 181 for 4 of 20 overs in the last ball of the 20th over, when Eoin Morgan, the captain of England, clinched the victory for England by 6 wickets. And this was the highest ever successful chase recorded by England in 2020 internationals. So that was a very, very historic victory. Well, so now just talking about the game here. India started off Gambhir and Rahane, but India today they couldn't get a good start. They first lost the wicket of Ajinkya Rahane, who went to Dernbash for 3. So that was the first wicket. Gautam Gambhir, his contribution was only 17 runs of 27 balls with 1 4. He was a victim of the bowling of Luke Wright when Bestman took the catch. Virat Kohli meant absolute business right from the word go. He went there, he smashed the bowling. In fact, he was really putting the English bowlers into a real quandary. He really started smashing the ball. If you look at his knock, it was a very, very sweet little knock of 38 runs of 20 deliveries. But what was good about it? It was pretty quick. 38 of just 20 deliveries. He was the joint highest scorer with the Indian captain Mahendra Singh Dhoni, who contributed 38. Virat Kohli, 38 of just 20 deliveries, 7 fours in that knock of 38. Yuvraj Singh, well, he couldn't do much with the bat, but definitely came back with the ball and actually took the man of the series. Yuvraj Singh was out for 4 to the bowling of Wright. Virat Kohli, after playing some beautiful shots, in fact, he went after Meeker like anything. In one particular over, he actually clattered him for 18 runs. And Virat Kohli, but Meeker had the last laugh, as he actually had Virat Kohli LBW for 38. Rohit Sharma was along with Suresh Raina, but Rohit Sharma, well, he made only 24 runs of 19 balls with 1 4 and 1 6. But so that was the time when Rohit Sharma departed. India were 108 for 5 in the 15th over, and really required a real injection of runs. And that was the time Dhoni and Suresh Raina really went on the not on the rampage, I would say, but they really went on handling the English bowlers very well. In fact, Suresh Raina was absolutely superb with his knock. In fact, he had an unbeaten 35 to his name of 24 balls with 3 fours and 1 6. Mahendra Singh Dhoni also played a very good hand. In fact, he contributed 38 of just 18 deliveries, 3 fours and 2 sixes. And look at what he did. From 108, the score galloped to 168 in the 18th over. So in a span of, we are looking at a span of probably 4 overs. In 4 overs, Dhoni and Raina really pasted this English attack to all corners of the field. In fact, as I said, Dhoni made 38. Now after that, Ashwin was out for 1. Piyush Chawla was run out for 1. The Indian innings ending at 177 for 8. Suresh Raina had an unbeaten 35 to his name of 24 balls, 3 fours and 1 6. The bowling figures 177 for 8 could be considered. Also, one has to really say here that the English fielding was very good. They were really sprawling. They were taking some very good catches. Even though England did well on the field, India still mustered a score of 177, which was considered to be quite competitive. As far as the bowling figures are concerned, Tim Bresnan 4 overs, 1 for 27. In fact, one could say that Tim Bresnan and James Treadwell, who had identical figures of 4 overs no maiden, 1 for 27, were the only bowlers who I would say commanded a semblance of respect. But if you look at the other bowling, Dernbach's 4 overs cost him 37 runs and 2 wickets. Stuart Meeker 4 overs was the most costliest, 42 runs and 1 wicket. Luke Wright bowled 4 overs, he got 2 for 38. Let's look at the England innings. England innings, in the pursuit of 177, 178 to win the match, they started off in real whirlwind fashion. I wouldn't say whirlwind fashion, but they were absolutely in tune with what was required. They required 8.85 runs per over, but they really went at a very almost 9 runs per over. Michael Lumb was the man. Michael Lumb and Alex Sales. Michael Lumb in particular really giving dealing some severe treatment to Ashok Dinda and Parvinder Ravana. If you look at the bowling figures of Parvinder Ravana and Dinda, both of them in 8 overs contributed 86 runs to the Englishmen. So, I mean, the bulk of the scoring was done by Michael Lumb, and Michael Lumb with Alex Sales. And Alex Sales also on the other end, as you know, he was pretty confident after playing that innings, and due to Michael Lumb really taking the initiative there, Alex Sales really decided to really settle down. But Michael Lumb was simply electric stuff, I would say, because he was really playing some very good. He likes to hit over the top. He was screaming the balls through the offside, and both of them put a 80-run partnership, opening partnership, in just 8.2 overs. And Michael Lumb's contribution was 50 runs of just 34 deliveries, 6 fours and 2 sixes, and he was the first wicket to go, and the breakthrough was provided by none other than Yuvraj Singh. Yuvraj Singh once again came in, and he wheeled his arm over whatever 4 overs he bowled. He wheeled it in a very admirable fashion. In fact, his bowling figures were pretty impressive, and that's a precise reason he got the Man of the Series award in this 2020 internationals. In fact, he had figures of 4 overs no maiden, 3 wickets for 17 runs, and he was the one who really I would say prevented the Englishmen from really marching ahead, because 80 for 1, it was absolutely looking like where is the wicket going to come from. But Yuvraj Singh did a good turn there, first actually getting Michael Lumb beaten by a ball, and Dhoni behind the stumps did a good stumping, and he was gone for 50 of 34 balls with 6 fours and 2 sixes, and it was a welcome relief for the Indian bowlers. After that, Luke Wright joined in, and to India's I would say success, what happened was Luke Wright actually fell a victim to Yuvraj Singh. He tried to play down the wrong line, and Luke Wright was trapped at BW. So that was gone, and the score was 94 for 2. After that, Alex Sales was joined in by the captain. As you know, Eoin Morgan, he definitely likes to get on with the game. He definitely failed in the first match, but this match was Eoin Morgan. It was only Eoin Morgan. The openers gave the impetus, but Eoin Morgan was the man who really went after the Indian bowlers. And one knew that the writing was on the wall. As far as Eoin Morgan stays at the crease, England were definitely going to win, and that's what precisely happened. But Alex Sales, his contribution was 42 runs. He was also a victim of Yuvraj Singh. In fact, Yuvraj Singh took the top 3 wickets. Alex Sales was caught in the deep of the bowling of Yuvraj Singh for 42 of 33 deliveries, 4 fours and 1 six, and England were 123 for 3. Samit Patel, well, he was left off, but Samit Patel, his contribution was for 123. They took on the score to 149, with Eoin Morgan playing some very good strokes. But Samit Patel was a victim of the bowling of Dinda for 9 of 10 balls with 1-4, and England were 149 for 4, and that was in the 18th over. After the 18th over, let's see what happened. I mean, how really things unfolded here at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. It was absolute excitement there, and as you know, it was basically a very good day to actually watch cricket for the Mumbaites there at the Wankhede Stadium. So that was the time when Patel was dismissed. The very next ball that Dinda bowled to Morgan, played such a shot. He just flat batted Dinda into the, just slogged him for a 6 there. And at the end of over 18, England were 155 for 4, and 23 runs more were required from 12 balls. But definitely, as far as Eoin Morgan was there, one could safely say that the match was for England for the asking. It all started. Parvind Ravana, I have to unfortunately say, he has been pretty unimpressive, very unimpressive on his debut. He was not very impressive on his debut, and this was his second match. And Ravana had to really bear the brunt. In fact, Butler started it in the 19th over by actually stepping away and put it through extra cover for a boundary, and then Butler actually he mowed Ravana for a 6 straight down the ground, and so that made the score. At that time England were 169 for 4, and then the equation was 9 runs required in 6 balls. But Dinda was given the responsibility of bowling the final over. But Dinda, the first ball that he bowled to, and we are in the 20th over now, and Dinda was bowling to Morgan. The first ball that Dinda bowled to Morgan, well, it went to long on for a single, and then Butler came on strike. Butler took the second ball and he put it down to long off. So once again they crossed ends, and Morgan came here, and Morgan then put the third delivery. He actually got a single, and in the fourth delivery Butler managed to get a couple. So that made the fifth delivery that Dinda bowled to Butler was a pretty wide delivery, and it resulted in a bye. And then the equation, suddenly people were talking about having a tie. What is going to happen? Are you going to have a super over? But nothing of that. I mean, everything was answered by the English captain Eoin Morgan. 3 runs to win of the final ball. Dinda came in and bowled, and Morgan absolutely with immense power. In fact, Dinda probably was aiming for a Yorker, but well, it was. I mean, Morgan, one could safely say that he can definitely finish the match, and that's what he did it in fine style. In fact, there was a half volley. In fact, Dinda tried to bowl a Yorker. It actually turned out to be a half volley, and Morgan, well, he just went there with a free flow of the bat, and the ball was just sent soaring over the wickets for a 6, and England had won the second T20 match by 6 wickets, and the T20 series was over with India and England leveling the series with India in this T20 series. So Eoin Morgan having a very good game. In fact, as a captain, his contribution was an unbeaten 49 of just 26 deliveries, 5 4s and 2 6s, and special credit to Josh Butler for his cameo of just unbeaten 15 of just 7 deliveries, 1 4 and 1 6, and England were over the finishing line, 181 for 4 of 20 overs. Looking at the bowling figures, Dinda, as I said, Dinda and Ravana leaked 86 runs between them. 4 overs for 44 runs and 1 wicket for Ashok Dinda. Parvind Ravana, 4 overs went for 42. He needs to do a lot of probably examination, like where he's exactly going wrong. He's an youngster, so he will learn from his mistakes. Ravichandran Ashwin, 4 overs went for 38, but Yuvraj Singh's bowling was absolutely outstanding. 4 overs no maiden, 17 runs and 3 wickets, and Piyush Chawla, 4 overs went away for 31 runs. The man of the match, without any shadow of a doubt, the English captain Eoin Morgan, doing the winning hit and taking the man of the match. And the player of the series, again, that was another very easy choice for the adjudicators, as that went to left-arm spinner and all-rounder Yuvraj Singh for his splendid bowling. Well, I can only say that it was a very good match at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. People would have really got their they would have got their money's worth for coming and watching this match. Well, the other news that I have, unfortunately yesterday I couldn't come online and actually give you. As you know, yesterday the first 2020 match was played, and New Zealand were absolutely crushed by the South Africans. They had a lot of problems actually with the pace and bounce of the pitch, and they started playing the hook and pull shots and started succumbing. And for South Africa, it resulted in an easy victory, with the captain Faf du Plessis and Quinton de Kock taking them to victory. Tomorrow we are going to see the second T20 match which is going to be played. This is going to be played at East London between South Africa and New Zealand. This is the second T20 match. So I don't have time here to do any previews right now, because my YouTube broadcast is about to end. I just wanted to give you the excitement of the second T20 match between India and England, where Morgan sent the last ball from Dinda soaring over the skies for a 6 to level the series. That's it from me, your host Ram, for the Cricket Show for today. See you all tomorrow. Until then, it's goodbye. Thank you.